What you might hear on the Dad Bodcast can be considered offensive. We have explicit content. You have been warned. Proceed with caution.
Titties!
You're listening to the Dad Podcast.
Let's get started.
Fuck those little kids.
That's a circumcised. We found out on the podcast that Chase is not circumcised. Shout out, Chase.
I did not know that.
How did
but
you know that? And I didn't know that. Oh.
Did she say she's seen his dick a few times?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I also found out Josh doesn't think Dan's that big.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, I've
He's
seen
also
it.
looked at my dick like 50 times when I was
yeah.
pissing, so.
It's like he tries to look. So what you doing?
Like
oh, you're
Larry.
peeing? All right.
I'm like, why are we so close right now? I came way over here to pee. Him and Larry do that to me.
It's like you go into the urinals and you choose one far away and then he like pinches it off to shuffle his way down next to you.
I'm not feeling good.
Whoa, don't throw you bitches. There was one.
And you crab ass. And the TNT bar had the two toilets in the same bathroom.
So weird. Did you share them?
Wait, what other place
I
had
ain't
that?
doing that.
The one in Twin. It was,
Were they across from each other?
Not the 208. Oh, yeah. I don't ever know what that place is called.
it used to be the Beacon, but I don't know what it is.
Where Emilia tried to get hot wings instead of French fries. I remember.
It used to be the Beacon, but I don't know what it is.
And that one lady asked you, and I'd have been like, no, I'm good. You can wait. Fuck no.
But those ones are next to each other, right? Are these ones across? That would be the best.
Have you seen the
They
new?
were like across. You had to like look at each other.
Have you seen the new toilet they have out there? One, they share the same tank. One faces this, one faces that, so you can like poop together.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
It's kind of like the Forrest Gump where they're like, you just lean up on me and I'll just lean right up on you.
Let me see. Where is it? No, that's not what I'm looking for. You call Sean.
They also had a sign at the TNT bar on the guys' bathroom that said no shitting.
Really?
Yeah. No shits in the TNT bar.
Let's see if this is still hooked up.
Who's this person?
Scene Lancaster.
Seeing.
Hello.
Hola.
Hey.
Hey, so it sounds like you're busy, but we're podcasting right now. And what is the bar in Twin that used to be the Beacon that we go to whenever we're down there?
I don't know. It used to be the Beacon.
It's on the one way.
On the one way would either be Milner's or Scooters.
Scooters. Yeah, Scooters. That's what it was. I guess the ladies' toilet shares, like they can look at each other's eyes when they're pooping.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. The ladies' bathroom, they don't have stalls and there's just two toilets, so you can hold hands and.
You just reach over and wipe.
Yeah,
each
I
other's
don't know.
ass.
I've never been in the ladies' stall. So.
Me either. Our wives were telling us about
sure,
this.
it sounds like it.
I was just told. I was informed of this.
Yeah. Freaking nerd.
Well, you know, I do what I can when I can.
Yeah, it's fine.
Donnie's not allowed back in there.
I believe it. Hey,
Yo.
dude, I'm looking at your girlfriend, Dan.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, do you have your Velcro glove?
Oh, is it a sheep?
You've been a bad
Oh, there's
boy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them.
Wait, I thought Taylor
Oh, shit. Which one's the slowest? Slowest one.
Oh, all of them are slow. They're from Jerome.
Yeah, anything from Jerome is slow.
Anything. Literally anything.
What makes you from Jerome? Because, I mean, I lived there for most of my life, but I wasn't born there. I moved
I
out
was
of there.
born here, but I didn't live here.
You weren't born in Shoshone?
No, dude, you can't be born in Shoshone. It's too small.
You can if you're Indian. They just pooped you out in the desert.
Well, I'm Irish, so
Oh, yeah. Yeah, then that didn't work out.
no, I drank too much for them.
They kicked you out. They're like, we can't have you here.
Yeah, and they're like, no, sir. Yeah, you guys called it a great time.
Why's that?
Irrigating.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, I am actually knee deep in mud, and Fred is headed down to the head gate
Wait,
to turn it on more.
Does Fred have Annie too?
No, he took her to Salt Lake. her.
Oh,
Snowville or something like that.
well, good for him.
Yeah.
Then I'll have to come down and see you guys. How long?
I just dropped her off
how
somewhere.
long is Heidi gone for?
I don't know.
God
like 2
damn it.
weeks.
Sean,
What?
Scene. You are my eyes
he's
down
probably
there.
loving it.
You are my eyes and ears in that area.
Buddy, I don't pay attention to what other people are doing.
I know, me either. Lex gives me how the kids say it now. She gives me the tea.
She gives you the tea like testosterone?
Yeah,
No.
Like, what does that mean?
I guess
You need
it's
some of that.
Yeah, yeah.
No
so,
kids, no
are you
kids.
talking shit about my titties again?
Donnie's talking crap about you.
I always talk shit about Kayla. Fuck. And Peyton.
No, it's
and Paige.
Fred, you dumbass.
Oh, I don't talk shit about Fred.
Yeah, you were.
Nah. I'm just glad his wife's
You
gone.
you said he needs to man up, and I
he
don't
took,
know
Andy
what
to
else.
Salt Lake or wherever. Well, I don't
They
know.
had to call
Sean's not useful.
because what used to be the beacon on Main Street, the one way, and I was like, I don't know, it's either Scooters or Milner.
Ha,
Scooters.
Fred knew right away, Sean.
Hey, ask
Well, fuck, I'm not old enough. I never went to the beacon.
ask Fred if he fixed the shitter where my wife blew it up. And
Oh, my
broke it.
God.
No, not yet.
No.
Oh, my God.
Damn.
Monday
Damn.
is coming Monday
She
because
fucked it
your
up.
wife's shits were too big.
Yeah.
I see. I figured that Fred was going to have you out there with a snake and that little pipe out back. Here's some beer, Sean.
My
Snake.
snake's only like an inch long, dude. I
Nice.
can't do anything about that.
That's
a
awesome.
plunger. Take a plunger out there to the clean out.
Yeah, I don't know if you've ever plumbing, but a plunger don't work on a clean out.
No, but it'd be funny to watch.
Yeah.
You got to use a big old black snake.
Oh, yeah. The black ones are the longest, huh?
Well, that's just they come coated because they don't rust. I'm gonna go
All right,
irrigate.
buddy. Thanks for answering our question.
See you, man.
Oh yeah, bud.
All right, later, man.
Yeah.
Fred still hasn't fixed the shitter that you broke.
It's coming Monday.
Monday?
I told you guys. I told you
Damn.
that, and that's with us telling him. If we didn't tell him, who knows when it get fixed?
He's like, it'll just evaporate.
But I told you guys he's gonna be like, well, I won't be here, so yeah, you can come later. That's why that front toilet that Emilia left her poop floating in, I plunged the fuck out of that 6 times, so there was nothing
That
floating
was a lot of
because
big old poop too.
I knew he was gonna take a time. He wasn't gonna get it done right away, so I was like, okay, I can't leave this in here. I bet you he still shits and just lets it, marinate in the yard.
Oh God. Yeah, it's about time you fucking showed up. What the fuck? I told Tana since you don't like me anymore.
It is that. Every time I invite her, she goes, no, I don't want to see Dan.
Yeah, she's like, fuck him, dude.
Like, I don't want to be around that guy. He has other friends. I don't want to be around him.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Whatever, you went and saw your best friend.
Randy Johnson?
Jimmy.
Oh, yeah. He asked why I replaced him with little Danny Rhodes. I'm like, huh?
Sean Lancaster.
I forgot where I put my phone. What's up, little wiener? Hey, stop talking. Okay, now you
stop
can.
talking.
Now you can talk.
You talk.
What were you saying?
Are you still podcasting?
Yes.
Good. So your last podcast, you were talking about people getting puked on.
Oh yeah. It was
Yeah.
Josh, right? Josh got
Yep.
puked on. Yeah.
Yeah. So do you remember New Orleans at all?
Yeah, I remember everything about New Orleans. Oh yeah.
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 You remember how you let me get puked on the tour bus?
Yeah, it was awesome. That's my wife.
Yeah, you guys were like,
Hey.
oh my God, she's going to puke. I'm going to move to the front.
You blame
and I'm
her.
not going to tell Sean a fucking thing.
I wanted to stay in that seat, and she's like, "No, move." And I was like, "What about your sister?" Like, she's fine. Yeah, in Louisiana. Yeah, she knew.
was fine.
As soon as I said that's
You
my
didn't
wife's fault,
fucking even tell me.
I didn't know what was going on until we were already up there. And then I was trying to send you
Yeah, and I
codes.
got fucking roused on.
He did.
Gross.
I think they kicked her off the bus too, right?
Well, I mean, I don't think she willingly left because she was embarrassed, but
Yeah.
He kicked her off.
You should have just caught it with your
100%.
shirt and gave it back to her. Make
dude,
it like
I
a
caught
little
it with the
bowl.
back of my neck.
Yeah, oh, that's right.
Oh.
It was on the back of you. So we were
It was
in.
gross. and you guys knew it was going to happen and didn't warn me.
Don't say this, you guys. It was all Lex. I was not involved. I just was told.
Did you get a
Sure.
video?
Yeah, you didn't know it was going to happen at all.
I honestly didn't until we were up front. And I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" And then she said it. I was like, "She is not." And then she did it. I was like, "Oh." So this was
you
the
guys
puking.
couldn't have said
This
anything
was
about like, hey,
Sean and Kayla.
you should
This was
take our
us.
seat.
And this was the puking girl right behind Sean and Kayla. And Lex is like, "Mr. Bus Driver, can we move up front?" So we went, doot, 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 doot. And I was like, "What about your sister and Sean?" She's like, "Fuck them." And we're sitting up front. And then this one went, bleh, 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 bleh,
Oh, dude, like
right down Sean's
fucking-
back.
But just huge.
Was there chunks?
Yeah, fuck you, Lex.
Was there,
She can't hear you. He said, "Fuck you, Lex."
I'm going to remember that forever.
What? We had to move.
See? Her fault, not mine.
And she puked within 2 seconds.
was there chunks?
Sat down and she puked.
I am going to remember that forever.
Forever.
And then he got touched by a ghost.
And then he got touched by a girl. What?
Ghost.
Oh, a ghost. You were touched by a ghost.
Dude, that was kind of creepy.
It's kind of awesome. I was jealous. Nobody's
it
tucking
was
in my
the-
shirt.
The most memorable thing is getting puked on because of Lex.
Because of Lex. It's her fault. Sean was like back there, he's like, "If you're going to spew into this."
Spew onto me.
And he just opened up his shirt collar.
And, you know, they couldn't even be like, hey, why don't you move to our seat so you don't get puked on?
Yeah, right?
No, fuck
Yeah,
that.
no.
Just move to the front.
She did this to me in Vegas too, Sean. So we're in we're at Carrot Top, front fucking row. And she moved me to like 6 rows back in the middle. I didn't. He didn't drink out of my drink. I kept the straw though.
You gotta shake his hand.
She had us because some drunk lady fell on me. I had to pick her up and help her to her seat, kind of thing. Like, and Lex like, she's gonna puke, and moved us. And that bitch never puked. She just passed out. She fell asleep in the front row. They made fun of her a lot. She never puked. I could have still been in the front row, hurting my neck, looking at Carrot Top.
Buddy, I don't really feel bad because you didn't get puked on.
No, so see, I have been puked on though. If that helps.
Well,
like,
you have been. That's fine.
it was a big fat drunk
Your
man,
story is illegitimate.
and I was saving his life, and he puked on me.
Well, that's fine.
See?
Did you save his life?
Well, yeah, because I laid him the right way so he didn't choke on his own vomit.
Well, there you go. That's a lot better than just sitting there enjoying a fucking tour.
You weren't
getting puked
enjoying
on.
it.
I was not enjoying it.
But you
And
were
I
on
really
the tour,
didn't
yes.
enjoy it later.
I totally forgot about that.
But-
I really did forget about that.
I know. That's why I texted you after your last podcast to see if you even fucking remembered.
No, I remember. I remember
That's
the
what
text.
I was hinting towards that. And
Yeah.
I was like, oh, he doesn't even fucking remember.
No, it
The
took
text
you saying,
did.
"Do you remember New Orleans?" Like, yeah, I wasn't drunk. I remember. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you fucking dick.
I also remember the balls that you wouldn't go and
Dude,
poke.
that guy,
There's only one out.
dude, he had bigger balls than me. That's all I got
You
to say.
should have went and poked it with a stick. See if he was dead.
I should have.
We're not gonna know what happened.
He might have been dead.
You might have been.
The homeless guy that was like
Yeah,
passed out with a
passed out with his shorts and one testicle out.
nut sticking out.
It was awesome. That was actually probably one of the best times I had in New Orleans.
Oh, dude, I had fun.
It was nice and relaxing. Yeah, it was a good time.
We still didn't do the whiskey tasting.
No, I was a little upset about that. I cried for a day. I called you many names to my wife. Yeah, she doesn't have headphones on and she cannot hear you, but she knows exactly what we're talking about. Because she's like,
What?
if Kayla didn't have to poop that night.
Oh, God, blame it on Kayla. Way to go.
Nah, we'll go back
Hey,
again.
Dan.
Oh,
Dan,
yeah.
you got to go with us next time.
I'm down, man. I love New Orleans.
Or can we just go to Las Vegas? Because I like Las Vegas a
that'd be
lot
so
more.
fun.
No.
Look, we can do both.
I mean,
Dude, New Orleans is too weird.
Yeah, but okay, look, but picture
that's what I like about
you
it.
and Kayla, Dan and
Picture
Tainta,
this, I was butt naked.
me and Lex, doing it on the bathroom floor. But you were
Hey,
both
I
butt
got
naked.
home. I got to go.
All right, buddy. Catch you later.
See you, man.
Yeah.
That would be fun in New Orleans. The 6 of us in New Orleans.
I'm down, man. I love New Orleans.
Me too. New Orleans
I like
and
the weirdness.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you.
Can't we get like a something in the French Quarter where it's like you get 3 rooms that are kind of on the same level?
My dad's timeshare that we stayed in.
Oh yeah, you get
It's not far from the French Quarter.
sweet.
It is right. Wait for it. Tana, earmuffs. Right by the casino.
Like you turn this way, you go
Uh-oh.
this way, and you go to the
I've
French
been
Quarter.
to that casino.
Oh, I'm just saying the timeshare is right next to it. We actually went to it on our last night just to dick around.
We stayed for free when we were there, which was great because during Mardi Gras, like everything's crazy expensive. But we were across the river, which was a bitch.
That's where we were the first time. We were across the river.
Yeah.
Oh,
with your dad.
We had to walk through.
Yeah, but we stayed there because it was only a mile from the Superdome, and we were there for the football game. So
Other timeshare. See,
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we stayed at that other one across the river. So because him and I actually it was 2 miles away, I don't know, 2 or 3, and we walked to watch the Cowboys dominate the Saints in the Superdome, and it was pretty fun.
It's a long ways though, across that river and like yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, we didn't care. Yeah, but when we went to like walk around the downtown area, we didn't walk there. Your dad drove in park. Remember, he tried to kill us.
We walked it the first night because we thought the tram was going. The tram wasn't going.
Stupid
we walked
tram.
The first time on accident.
What was
Fucking
the
tram.
lift?
Oh yeah, because we walked past the homeless encampment.
Like, no, it was more than it was like $190, something like that. It was like the parade got over and we tried to hail a lift and it was like $190.
Yeah, I've never been able to see the Mardi Gras parade. I did get to see one set of tits, and they were pretty nice. Fred and I, we waited, and like the mom's like, "No, I'm her mom," and the mom like stormed off. And then I was looking for the mom later to tell her they look good. It was okay.
I'm sure she would have appreciated that.
Yeah, but I couldn't find her.
Damn.
I did get to see one set though.
Opportunity missed.
Yeah, I keep trying to get my own beads, but nobody throws me beads for my titties.
I saw like 3 or 4 pair while I was there.
Yeah.
But I got some beads. I got some really cool beads.
Did you show your titties?
No, we had to do like push-ups on the street for beads.
No, fuck that. I'd rather show my
Goodwill.
titties.
Same. It was gross.
What's that? The last time we just saw the testicles,
Ball.
yeah. But the
One
time
ball.
before with your dad, because your dad and I, you walked off, but your dad and I stayed to see the boobies.
You guys, as my
Yeah.
dad and my husband are checking out.
Yeah. They were nice. With
saw
your grenade,
that.
yeah.
I saw that big old black lady with like the massive, and they were pretty saggy.
That was the trip
And they were
that Fred
painted.
decided he can't keep up with us on drinking.
That trip.
Me either. No hangovers, nothing.
Driving us back and around the red lights.
I remember having your dad and I had 2 of the. No, well, we had the grenades, but we also had the. What's the other one? Tsunami, not tsunami. A tornado. There's another one. We did have grenades. Yes.
You have to have at least one grenade, but
Yeah. What's the other one?
gross.
Ran all the red lights. Like,
Hurricane?
Hurricanes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we had
Hurricane.
some hurricanes. Your dad didn't finish his. He threw his hurricane away, and I was like, I would have drank that.
It's a lot of sugar.
and then we're
Yeah.
trying to drive back, and he's running the red lights. I'm like, red light.
Oops. Oops. We made it. We lived. So wait, what bar did you guys hit that night? Because I thought you said you were going to Rocco's that night. On the text, you did.
Yeah, well, I wanted to play pool.
Yeah,
so-
that's what it was. You said I'll go to Rocco's and play a couple games
So
of
we
pool.
were gonna go to the firehouse, which has pool, but we could not. There wasn't a parking spot anywhere. Even all this businesses next door full. Like, so I was like, even if we go in there, if you find a parking spot, there's not gonna be a pool table open. So we went down to T&T's, which is like another bar down.
Didn't
bars
we
down.
go there the last time we were here? And then
I don't think you've
no,
ever been
they
to
were closed.
T&T's.
No, we went and pulled in the parking lot, and they either didn't have food or they didn't have. And we drove off. That's when we went back to.
Oh, T&T's?
Yeah. We pulled in there first.
It's not a bad little spot. I don't mind it. That's where
Yeah.
we bought banana bread one time and gave it to the Uber driver. The karaoke's pretty legit.
Karaoke.
I'm not.
Do you two
I'm not
do
doing
the
it.
karaoke?
I used to, but the last time we were in Jackpot, I did it, and I made a fool of myself.
I am never brave enough to. What would be your karaoke? What would be your go-to song?
Plush.
What?
Stone Temple Pilots.
Oh, okay. I was like, huh? Tana, what would be your go-to song if you did karaoke? Look, if you weren't a chicken shit and you did it, you've got to have one song. You'd be like, all right, I'll do this one.
I don't.
That's not a song. That was a duck.
We've been married for a long time, and I don't know if I've ever heard her sing a song where I was like, that sounds good.
Lex, what would be yours?
I'm just being.
You're such a
If you were to do it,
It's
like
the truth.
I'm going
I know.
to get cleaned up.
It's the truth.
What would you pick though?
It's called too sweet.
Hoser. Hoser or hoser?
HOOZIER.
Know of
Hooser.
know of it.
I don't know. I don't.
We'll have to play it.
I would do "Call Me Al" by Phil Collins. Not Phil Collins. Jesus Christ. It's not Phil Collins. Shut the fuck up. It's Paul Simon.
Oh.
Son of a bitch. Fucking lie to me like that.
I thought you were gonna pull some like Weird Al Yankovic or some bullshit.
No, yeah. I mean, I would know all the words, but no. That is probably if I had to pick one song that's my all-time favorite, is "Call Me Al" by Paul Simon.
Okay.
And what first got me into that
That's
song?
your favorite or your favorite karaoke song?
That my favorite song. Like, I just love that song. And what got me into it was when I was a kid, I watched the video of it, and the video of it is Chevy Chase and Paul Simon. And so I just, because I love Chevy Chase, I just ended up loving that song. And the words are awesome too. I just like, God damn it. I wasn't recording for any of that, so nobody heard about the 10 empty supposed tequila bottles that aren't here.
10 empty tequila bottles.
Yeah. And they're
And
all
look.
in like a nice.
Look, they're not all tequila.
Alexis!
There's
you ruined
vodka.
the triangle.
There's rum. There's tequila. There's all kinds.
Of course, you know your
do that
whiskey
again,
and beer.
Oh, yeah, but nothing I named was whiskey or beer. But yes, I like my liquor.
Okay. I'm going to introduce myself.
Wait, who are you?
I am Titties.
You know,
Titties McGee.
Titties McGee.
No,
Moo?
No, ew.
I'm like never gonna not call you Moo. You know that.
And that's like how when we talk about you, that's how I know you.
When you're like 40 years old and be like, "What's up, Moo?"
You know, Riley is not little.
My God.
He's probably bigger than your dad now, but I still call Riley little man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Always will. Alyssa's always
and
bug.
Bug.
Yeah.
Let's just always say that I'm May on the podcast. I don't know.
May?
That's my middle name.
All right, we'll give you the nickname of May.
Okay. Dad, if you do not obey by these rules, I will kick you off the podcast. Okay?
Damn,
I'm
Dan.
not calling you May.
I'm sorry. Damn, Girth Brooks.
In my summer camp, people call me Lil D. So,
Little D.
yeah, Lil D.
That's what they call me too.
Why?
For which one? Me or her?
For her. I know yours.
They call me Little D because I honestly don't know why they call me Little D. Somebody just came up with Little D. They were like, I think it actually came.
Is that your rapper name? Do you like spit out some sick rhymes?
I like apples.
Like apples? All right.
That's my rap.
All right, Will Smith.
Okay, let's get into the pound cast. 3 hours later.
Wait, do I have that one?
2 hours later.
2 hours, Donnie.
I did have it.
No, he doesn't have the 3 hours. Just
Boom.
The 2 hours.
Shakalaka. You know what Riley didn't
am
know?
Cringing.
He didn't know from downtown. The whole basketball thing, like they're like from downtown when they're shooting the
Oh,
three-pointer.
yeah.
He didn't know that. He's like, "What is that?" I was like, "That's what it used to be." You know this Kobe.
That was what was that? NBA Jam.
Where are you two going? Together? Interesting.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Oh my gosh, I
NBA
remember when
Jam. Yeah, NBA Jam.
That's a good.
I remember.
But they took it from the announcer from the
yeah,
games.
From downtown.
Yes,
Yep.
and Roddy didn't know it. I was like, "How do you not fucking know this?"
Hell yeah.
I remember when me, my dad, Donnie, and Alexis, my dad and my mom. I don't know if I can say their names. I don't know.
You say whatever you want to say.
Donnie, stay out of this conversation. I know this is your podcast, but
Sassy.
womp womp. I remember when Alexis was gonna go to the bathroom, and this, I don't know, she may have been old. I don't know.
Talking about scooters that just happened.
Yeah.
Shared the bathroom with her.
And shared the bathroom, yeah, because they were.
Where was
there
she
were
20 minutes ago?
Toilets. There were 2 toilets at this restaurant and 1 bathroom, no stalls. And then this person just asked Alexis, "Can I pee with you?" And so they just went to the bathroom with each
Deja
other.
vu.
What?
Deja vu.
Yeah. It's like this was talked about already. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Really? It was?
Yeah.
So crazy.
We already talked about it.
Yeah, we even called somebody on it.
Dang it.
Where were you 20 minutes ago?
Up your butthole through the
Whoa.
corner around your man titties. I can't say
Whoa.
boobs because
Oh, dude.
you don't have boobs.
You know, I'm very like sensitive
Chill.
about my man titties. Actually, you know what I hate more? It's not. I mean, I hate my saggy man, but it's the fucking fat in the armpit from the titties.
Side tit?
Yeah, the side tit. That's
Donnie-
what I hate the most. On.
Donnie, I would
God
say
damn
you're
it.
like a double D in bra size.
What
How
if
do
we
you
talked
t-
about bullying?
How do you tell?
Not
Like,
nice.
Double
Is it
D's
my
are
hand?
big.
Like, look.
Not nice.
Double D's are big.
I can't hold my testicles in my hands, but I can hold my titty.
Ew,
So-
what? Donnie. No, what?
Sorry,
Yeah.
my
Just
bad.
Subject.
Yes. So you're doing summer camp, huh?
I mean,
Lil D.
I'm doing jail time if we're saying
You
summer camp.
like it.
Did they send you to Scared Straight?
No, they sent me to a Halloween store. It's just like really weird people there. Cause like some people are like really really nice, and some people are like really really mean, and there's like 25 bullies there, and then there's like
That's life.
Yeah.
That's everywhere.
Yeah. That's work.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
this is the mall.
Just gotta cling on to those nice people.
So talking about that, Emilia, that's how like we grew up. Okay. Like you couldn't go to school without there being some bullies there. That's just how it always
All
was.
the time, yeah.
I mean, it's nice.
Nowadays, it's like a federal crime to bully somebody, which whatever. I was never fond of bullies and I beat up on bullies. But like literally it's like sometimes I'm like, God, I wish you were just fucking bullies. You man up, with my kids. Like,
Yeah.
I tell Riley, carry this. I can't. It's too heavy. I can't do it. I was like, and you want to play fucking football, bitch? That's 20 pounds. Pick it up.
I
Let's
remember
go. Like,
whenever we were picking up furniture, and Riley can barely even pick up like the small shelf, but I was picking up like an 8-foot long big shelf.
so are there bullies in your school?
Yeah, I got their number once because we were really good best friends, and then she turned on me, backstabber.
Don't beat up the mic. It did nothing.
It's an ugly color. It's orange.
Whoa.
Anyways, she called me a purple nurple on text, and I was like, I prefer grape flavor. And if we're making fun of each other by hair,
that a
then
purple nurple?
I'll call you fishnet because her hair looks like a fishnet.
So,
Ouch.
what's a purple nurple to you?
Those are mean burns.
It's where you like. It's where somebody pinches your nipple,
Okay.
and then it turns purple.
The titty twister. Okay.
Yeah, titty twister.
I don't know why that would be a name. It's like, you're a purple nurple.
Wait, can people
that's harsh.
comment? Can people comment on the?
They sure
podcast?
can if they want to.
Okay, so I'm gonna need you guys to comment what me and Donnie's little duo should be called, but titties has to be in the name.
And you can do that at www.fuckoff.com.
I like how I just got excluded from that.
It's a duo, not a trio. Okay. You can hold her up so she's my height.
Because I never let her on the podcast.
So-
Yeah.
That was something I was trying to talk to my kids about, like, because I feel like I love my kids.
Yeah.
Alyssa is the type. She's so quiet, reserved, and nerdy that she would get bullied in my time.
No.
And so I asked her, I was like, so are there bullies? Are there, do you get picked on at school? Or back when she was going to Sage, not now because of course there's internet bullying.
Yeah,
Who gives a
she's
shit
too-
about online
she's
school?
too
but-
scary.
yeah.
Nobody's gonna touch her. She's
Well,
too scary.
what Riley said was she has a huge group of friends, so nobody would pick on her. But I don't feel she would be honest with me either, and that's what sucks.
Yeah.
But I don't even know nowadays is there because I was. It was
Yeah,
a
it is
joke,
like a
but I was
federal
still
crime.
like
Yeah.
somewhat serious. It's like
Totally,
a
dude.
federal offense to bully
like
somebody.
death
It's
penalty.
crazy, yeah. So I don't know schools nowadays.
It's
is
still
there?
there. I think, and it always will be.
I know there's the cyberbullying, which causes suicide and all that. And
think that's probably like the most prevalent.
Yeah.
Now.
I think that like
There's no more shoving kids in lockers and
Because go on and look
You
at
know.
like Facebook comments of like a post, and you're just like, wow, that person would never say that to somebody's face.
Yeah.
It's like worse.
well, yeah, fucking. What do they call those? Not the.
Keyboard warriors.
That's what I was
man,
thinking.
yeah.
Keyboard warrior. Yeah, fuck off, dude.
I feel like because some people, as a joke, will be like, "You mentally bullied me," or like physically, and I just feel like you shouldn't really like joke about that because it's kind of like, because bullying is like a serious matter. Like,
Yeah.
A
I
lot
mean,
of
it
people-
seems more serious now than it did back in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
yeah,
I think that, and probably because people had some like, it could be traumatic for some people. I think
Yeah.
But I also think that like, if you look back on your days as a child, like you're gonna remember the bullies,
Yeah.
but
It
you're gonna
builds
remember
character.
the people that like supported you too. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? They were like, hey,
Picked you up after the bully knocked
they're
you
like,
down.
Screw that
Yeah.
person. Blah blah blah. Like that is probably more impactful, and that's kind of what I want you to do.
yeah.
I want you to be that person.
And you've got the wit too that like. So there was one time where like I think it was the only time I can remember anybody trying to bully me, and it was the most lame attempt at bullying that I'd ever. That I'd ever had.
It's a sweetheart.
I heart you. I moved from Jerome to Wendell, and there were some kids there who'd done that too, and they recognized me, whatever. And halfway through, there was one kid who thought he was like just awesome. He was all popular and blah blah blah. Thought he was great. He's like, dude, what are you, gay? All I ever see is you hanging out with girls, and I'm like.
Now you would be proud of that.
So
You'd
what
be
I
like,
said in return was, why are you looking for a date? And that's what I pictured, like, if somebody tried to bully you, like, you would do.
Yeah.
Or you'd be like, lint, liquor. You got a dirty mouth? Clean it up. Like, you've got that wit that you would
I feel like the younger
fight back in a sense. Not,
younger siblings build that through
Yeah.
being bullied by their older
'Cause they have to,
siblings
yeah.
too. So like she's gotten, she's been put through the ringer by her older sister.
Yeah.
I think Riley's the same sense. Like,
yes.
Like
For me, it was the
build a
opposite.
tough skin.
So my sister was older, but she was a pansy. She doesn't bully. But I was bullied by my two younger brothers.
Yeah.
It does sound funny. We're all close in age. Yes, they're smaller than me, whatever. But the problem was that I couldn't fight back.
oh yeah,
I was not allowed to
You would
do.
get
They could hit
butt
me, and I could not touch them.
yeah.
So, like, my dad used to tell a story, but like, we'd be out front, and they'd be on me, and all of a sudden he's like, "All right, Kite. Oh, fine, Donnie, go ahead." I'd throw him off, and I'd walk away. Josh's favorite game was he would run in, hit me, start crying until my mama hit him. So he would hit me.
Yep.
I would get in trouble for it. and that's how it was. Like, those two would gang up on me. So in a sense, I was bullied by my two younger brothers, but not like it affected me kind of bully. But it was the opposite of being the younger sibling and having to deal with that shit
Yeah.
You
because I couldn't touch them.
should kick Squash's ass next time you see him, dude.
He keeps trying to wrestle me, and he never wins.
Who's Squash?
Never wins.
Who's Squash?
My brother.
Who's,
Have you never met
Really?
Squash?
I have met Squash.
He has a fanny pack.
The short
and
one? One tan testicle?
Really short shorts and a fanny pack.
My dad
He's
came.
very short, like shorter than you.
It's funny because it's true.
I'm 4'11", and he's like,
Are you 4'11"?
yeah, I am.
Well, you are taller than my sister-in-law.
Really?
James's wife is only 4'9".
4'3"?
Yeah. Short little Chicana.
I
There's a knife
feel
in her
like
sock, though.
I feel like because I've always been thinking this is totally off topic.
Totally.
But I feel like Doc would be my dad, Yeti would be me, and Pearl would be my mom, and then we're still looking for one for Kennedy.
That is a
'cause
weird relationship between you and Pearl, Doc.
Me? Why? What do you mean?
I mean, she's so much smaller than you. That's just weird.
Don't think of it like that. Don't do it.
Have you met me?
Okay.
I can't help it.
Me and my mom were going totally off topic as well.
I'm fixed.
But
Totally. What?
Me and my mom.
Fixed.
Me and my mom were prepping meal plans.
Are you
and
in real
stuff.
life? No, I'm not.
We're prepping.
I should be. Prepping. I'm listening.
prepping meal plans and stuff.
You're a preppy.
And then ew. And I saw an eggplant on the calendar.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Was it all purple?
Yes.
You think your dad will remember to get it from the store?
Well, we don't buy eggplants.
I keep
Because he keeps forgetting.
That's why I had to put reminders.
Don't you like to eat eggplants?
It's
on the calendar.
Never. My mom always has me check off the grocery list stuff, and it's never on the grocery list.
So you're saying she forgets it
Because
too?
I keep forgetting.
And why wouldn't it say groceries instead of just eggplant?
It's a picture because some people need picture references to remember stuff.
You know what?
Some people need that visual reference
I never want
to be able to remember.
There was like 5 of those days.
Yes, because for 5 days he forgot it.
I did like grocery orders like 5 times over and kept forgetting.
See, we don't have to do that
The best grocery
because I just make my wife grocery shop.
Dad, the best.
She's like, I don't want to go with you. I was like, you're going with me. I'll forget shit. You're going.
The best.
The two times she didn't go with me, I had to call her every fucking aisle. Is this what you want? Is this what I'm getting? I don't remember shit. I'm old. So she has to go with
still
me.
messed it up.
I still mess it up. Yeah.
The best grocery order my dad has ever made is like 6 gallons of bleach and then like 2 cases of beer.
Yeah.
We talked about that too.
So my most recent grocery trip, which was probably about a month ago without Lex, and I had to call her. She wanted me to get yeast. And so I'm on the phone, and Carter's with me. And this lady obviously knew I was very confused. Some random lady goes, this is the one she wants, and just hands me. She couldn't hear Lex on the phone.
Fleischmann's.
Yeah, she couldn't hear Lex on the phone. She just understood what I was questioning,
Telepathic.
and she knew exactly what was going on. She's like,
Yep.
this is the one, and just hands it to me. I was like, thank you. Because I don't understand that shit,
It's like
If you were a single man, that's how you could pick up women in the grocery store.
right?
Donnie,
Just act confused.
but it's like if you
Which wouldn't even be acting.
Just like, I need yeast. I think I need some yeast in it.
I'm in the fucking bread aisle in the fetal position. Like, I don't know what to get.
Alexis asking you to go to the grocery store is like you asking Alexis to go to Home Depot to get wood, like 5x4s
love
or
Home Depot.
4x5. My dad goes every single week without doubt, and maybe even like 3 times a day. He's like, oh, forgot that. Totally didn't forget that. He just wants to go.
I could
5 minutes away.
spend
It's super
so much
convenient.
time at Home Depot and Lowe's. I prefer Home Depot, but Lowe's is closer to me.
But you know what the best part of it is? That Home Depot is really close, but by Home Depot, because my dad already knows the location of Home Depot.
I would hope so.
But
I mean, I could get to Home Depot from here.
by Home Depot is the dollar store, and I am a dollar store.
So you guys separate and go your own ways?
Yes. Well, he's only taken me once. My mom usually takes me, but I just go in by myself, take
Because
my purchases.
the dollar store sucks.
It's so good. It's like the cheap thrill.
So does he have to stay in Home Depot for hours because that's how long you're in the dollar store?
No, I've been getting really, really, really consistent with being like fast and stuff. The longest it's ever took me is like I would say about 25 minutes. But the smallest amount of time that it's ever taken me was about 2 minutes.
Sent that to Riley Listen, Carta.
Wait, let me see it.
Send that to me too. The last time
Don't ever do it.
the last time I took her to the dollar store, it was like we walked in and so like, okay, if I take her to Home Depot, I know exactly where I'm going in the store,
Yep.
right?
Yes.
Like I got like 3
Yep.
things. Boom, boom, boom. And she's like walking behind me, but she's like, you walk really fast. And she's all out of breath and like sprinting. That's how I was in the dollar store behind her.
Right?
Because she knew exactly where she was going,
Yeah.
bro. She had the whole story,
I checked
like the
out
whole
all
store
the aisles.
memorized, was like booking it from one edge of the store to the other.
Meow.
And
Vrow, vrow.
it was fucking funny.
I am the same way.
touch
So like Home Depot, Lowe's, Best Buy, Costco. Home Depot, Lowe's, and Best Buy are because I know where I want to go, what I want to look at, and I know where it's at. Costco's because I want to get the fuck out of there because people
Yeah,
are dicks in
Costco
Costco.
I hate Costco.
I am so sick of people like who will turn their cart
It's like
sideways and block
traffic.
an aisle to talk.
It's like traffic.
Yep.
I'm like, bitch, I will fucking plow through your
It's
goddamn
so
cart.
frustrating, bro.
I don't care. I will hit your cart.
I will swerve.
My new thing at Home Depot though is when I go, every time I go, the whatever I need, that aisle is closed because they're moving like a forklift.
I know.
And I told Tana about it twice in a row, and I was like telling her the whole story the last time I was there, whatever. And then we went this last weekend, and she went with me, and we walked straight back and right to the aisle, and boom, like gates across, and she starts laughing.
You know what
it was
do?
like perfect for her to witness it.
Was anybody around it in there at the time?
No, because they were like but they were on the other side. They were bringing in like a big old
what you do is you send her in, tell her what to grab and where, and then they come like, God damn it, I told you not to climb through that gate. Get over here. Then you still get your item. Get away with it.
I had to go look though, dude.
I do. I love home. I honestly, weirdest fucking thing. I can spend an hour in the hardware, the screws and the nails. Like, there's so many different. I'm like, oh, I could use that for this. I could use that for this.
Where you
like
need to go for that is Ace Hardware.
Ace,
dude, it's like
Ace is the place.
Old school,
actually,
hardware store.
They have a new one, new-ish, Overland and Orchard area. Mm-hmm. So when I was working. When the Idaho Pizza there was a rent center and I was managing it, that Ace was a Honks 99-cent store. Oh. Now it's Ace. And Lex and I went in there, and yeah, I mean, there's so much shit in there, but also they're not the cheapest.
No, but for hardware, that's probably, in certain circumstances, the only place in the valley that you can find what you need.
I feel like this is old man talk.
Yep.
Well, yeah.
It is.
There's a 40-year-old, and then there's
Dad
a
podcast.
80-year-old.
You're 80?
No, not quite.
Jesus, Dan.
Not quite.
Donnie.
Yes, ma'am.
My dad is 40.
I'm not 80. I'll be 40 in 4 years. I'm 36.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, right.
No, I'm 46. Well, 45. I'll be 46 this year. I'm seriously, and I don't know if it was at 40. I don't know if it was my entire life because, again, Lex, other people think I had the ADD or whatever because my half sentences.
Attention, dead.
I could walk from here to your living room and not remember why I was going in there.
Oh, that's what I do all the time. Like, I'll get up and.
Well, good. I'm not alone because, I'll at work, I will walk 20 feet. I'm like, why the fuck was I coming back here? What was
that? Only happens to me.
And then,
gummy.
Yeah. The good times?
And then
the good reasons for it to happen?
And then you'll walk back, and it was such a far walk, and then you'll be like, that's what I needed 20 minutes after, and then you're finally comfy. It's like...
But also, like, and I told Lex, I was like, the whole thing with me and my house, there's so much that I'm thinking about. Again, when I forgot what I was going to talk about earlier, I'll go from one thing, I'll jump to another, and there. But in my head, I'm having the full conversation. So I was like, and they're like, what are you fucking talking about? I was like, weren't you just sitting next to me? How do you not know what I was talking about?
I know. I hate whenever people do that because I'll be texting like my friend, my old friend Sophia, and I'll be like,
Sophia Vergara?
well, no.
Oh, you said your old friend. She's kind of old, so.
Stop.
So last time you were on, you told Josh you were sad school's over, which, look, I get.
When did I say that?
The last time you were on the podcast for a little bit, right before you roasted his ass very harshly.
Yeah.
I mean, you got him. I'm pretty sure he went home that night and cried into his pillow.
Off-brand groceries.
Now, you told him that you missed school, which is awesome. I'm partially the same way. I liked school mostly in high school because I did a lot of stuff.
Partially.
But yes, thank you. I need that one on there too. Do you do anything other than your lit? Daycare? Do you have anything else that you do during the summer?
Yeah, I swim in my pool. I ride my bike. I walk around the cul-de-sac. Don't touch my microphone.
We'll get it right up to your mouth. Okay, so you have friends in the area.
Adley, and then, but she doesn't really necessarily. Ooh, I probably shouldn't have. So.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Do you like make plans to go hang out with friends at the mall? Do you go to the movies? Like, I'm just trying to think back of when I was about your age, and it was summertime. I was never home. You know, we were out always with our friends, movies, the mall, riding our bikes.
I don't have that many friends. Hell no.
Well, and also, you live in a different area than I did.
Yeah.
I grew up in small town USA. We'd get on our bikes and we would just ride forever. But
I live in like
do you make plans with friends from school? Do you?
I don't necessarily know, but me and Adley haven't had a sleepover yet because she's always busy.
But she's older than you, right?
Yeah, she is, but there's a girl.
And she's like the neighbor friend, and I don't want to say forced, but it's like, I don't know a better word right now, but she's the neighbor friend. I'm saying, do you ever make plans, sleepovers, hangouts with your friends from school?
Oh.
The people you didn't want to leave because you didn't want to leave school because of your friends. So do you try to... I'm asking this because my kids are fucking retarded. I don't know what's wrong with my kids. We could be in the mall, and it's not just my kids, I guess. So we could be in the mall, and Riley's like, hey, Dad, there's two of my friends.
From school. Can't talk
And I was
to
like, well,
him.
get over there. Go hang out. I was like, no. And he would just kind of hide his face and walk away.
You got a bunch of phone numbers from your friends before at the end of school?
Whenever I was friends with Sophia, we would...
Vergara.
No, Donnie.
Why not?
Scrap.
Do you even know who she is?
No. So me and Sophia would make plans. We would always have so much fun. But she lived in like a very bad apartment where only like bad kids lived. And so we would go out in the middle of the night. We would sneak out into her neighborhood.
You hear this, Dan? You hear this? You're admitting to sneaking out in front of your papa?
And then we would climb trees in the apartment complex. And
when did you live in an apartment complex?
This is that
her
Sophia's.
friends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I actually remember that name. I remember like a couple times we were over and Tainta was dropping you off there.
Yeah.
Okay.
We made cupcakes and pancakes, and the pancakes sucked.
So you're the same. I know you're not the same generation because you're a few years younger than me, but the same kind of thing. Like her age, if you ran into a friend outside, you noticed a friend, you would run over there and. I mean, I would have jumped on my friend, tackled him. I don't know, done something like, "What's up, punk?" Hung out and talked. Be like, "Mom, can we go do something for a bit?"
Now you go home and message him on
that's so
Snapchat.
Riley did the same thing when he finished football for Optimus. He got probably 13 of the teammates' numbers, and then all he does is he messages them and they play fucking Fortnite or something online. I'm like, He's like, "I got a lot of friends." It's like, "When do you hang out with them?" He's like, "Well, we play a lot of games online." It's like, what the fuck? Yep. When did it become like bad to want to hang out with your friends and see your friends and enjoy their company in person?
Yeah, I love seeing my friends, but like my parents, my mom doesn't necessarily like whenever I'm out or Kennedy's out. She doesn't necessarily like without kids, but then she always complains with kids, so I don't know how to please her.
I understand that because I hear about that too. I also understand how annoying it is to be like, always be the chauffeur. Like, will you take me here? Why can't your friend's mom come get you?
Yeah.
Like, you always have to be the one drop it off. So like, and I partially feel bad because my kids want, like, can our friends come over? Sure, but they need to have a ride. I'm not going to pick them up.
Yeah.
And then they don't come over because I don't have a ride. So part of me feels bad. And part of me is like, I don't want to drive fucking 30 miles.
Yeah.
Or 30 minutes. I mean, just to go fucking by the mall is half hour from my house.
Yeah.
It's like,
But
yeah.
Friend lives in Marcy.
But Sophia lived right by Jackson's. By I mean Jackson's. Right by Jackson's. By
the gas station?
Mom gave you guys rides all the time.
All the time.
And me. I did too.
She only lives like
I thought you said her mom gave you rides. I was like,
3 minutes away. Like, she doesn't live that far away.
No, but still, I mean, so like, look, us as parents, as adults, we do have other things going on.
I know,
and something my kids don't understand, and I do feel bad for Riley because sometimes like, we come shoot hoops. Like, dude, I just spent 8 hours carrying other people's furniture. I want to lay on the couch. I'm sorry, but I do feel bad later. It's like I should have because I do agree that like, they're not this age or this fun forever, but also I'm so fucking tired.
Yeah.
But I do want, like, so Riley's got Logan and Logan's gotten better. I'll give him that. He still begs for Pepsis all the time. Dude, lose 10 pounds, you can have a Pepsi. No, I'm just kidding. I don't say that. I give him a Pepsi because he helps. There's some other kid, Landon Leotard? I don't know.
Leotard.
Some other kid down the street that Riley used to hang out with. And this is where I was going with it. As we were walking last night, we were walking the dogs and we're coming home. last night or the night before. His friend Leotard was riding his bike with his sister down the street.
I think it's
And
McCoy.
they both kind of like made eye contact but didn't say a fucking word. And his sister's like, aren't you going to say hi to your boyfriend?
Oh.
And he didn't say a word. So then she fucking yelled it. Why aren't you saying hi to your boyfriend? I'm just like trying not to laugh. Riley's like, and Leotard just keeps pedaling away.
Leotard's like,
McCoy.
Poor Leotard just got getting picked on by his sister. Sorry, his half sister.
Leotard.
And so I feel bad for Logan sometimes because Logan's in love with Leotard's sister. But if you've seen Logan, he has no shot with her. And Logan's just like, I love you. And
Third
he's
wheel.
never got, he doesn't have a shot. I feel bad.
wheeler.
And I'm like, Logan, dude, lower your standards. No, I was like, dude, move on. Fuck her. No woman is worth that, Logan. I got your back. No woman's worth that.
Here's a Pepsi.
Yeah,
I remember.
there's a Pepsi and a fucking Go-Gurt. I just want to know what you do during the summer as a kid nowadays.
I mean, I like breathe and I live in like a.
Should we wrap it up?
No, we don't wrap it up.
The ladies are texting.
All right.
Okay. Can I say some stuff?
No cursing.
Oh.
Here, I'll turn his headphones down. Go.
You can still hear me. Like and subscribe, and titties is out.
Smash that like button.
Oh, dad balls out. Bye bye.